I want you to know this is adventurous for me. I have never in my life put any spices on potato except for salt and pepper. But tonight we're making some potatoes and onions in the air fryer, and we're going to put some of this on it. We want 3 tablespoons, which would be 9 teaspoons, because I don't think a tablespoon measure is going to fit in here. Nope. And that's 9. Okay, now we need 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, and all I have for kosher salt is really coarse. So we're going to crush it a little bit and make it a little bit finer. It'll still be pretty coarse stuff. Okay, well, it's still pretty coarse, but we're going to go with it. And I'm going to need a bigger bowl. That's just not going to be big enough. A tablespoon of onion powder, and that's about as much as I have, I think. Yep. And now, the last ingredient, we're going to put in some dried rosemary. I think we're going to go with a teaspoon, roughly. Now we're just going to stir this together with a whisk. Break up that little piece of onion powder. And then we're going to peel the potatoes. Normally I'd peel into a bag, but I don't have a bag and I don't feel like going out in my carport to get one. If I was peeling a lot, then I would, but for just 3 potatoes, I'm not going to do it. One of my favorite food combinations is potatoes and onions. Don't know why, other than it tastes good to me. But I try to find new ways to do them together. I'm going to start warming up the air fryer. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff. All right, now we got to figure out some way to shake that on there. This should work. I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil in here. Put the lid on. That should cover it with some olive oil, and then it's supposed to be 1 to 1.5 tablespoons per 2 pounds of potatoes, but we're not doing 2 pounds of potatoes because it's just me eating tonight. So I'm going to do about a 1/2 pound of potatoes, which means, if my math is correct, that's about a 1/4 teaspoon of all of this. We're going to try just a 1/4 teaspoon and see if that puts enough stuff on it. Tend to doubt it, so we'll make it a rounded one. And we'll sprinkle it around a little bit. Yeah, we're going to go with that just because I'm kind of the timid type. And we're going to spread those around as evenly as we can so that we're not trying to cook a solid chunk of potato here and there. There, we'll let that get going while we chop up the onion. I think we're going to give the onion some of the same treatment. Maybe we'll just let it pick up what's already in here. I cleaned the bowl up pretty good. I've got the temperature at 375, and we're going to let it cook for 15 minutes, and then we'll check it. I'll be back in 15. Okay, these look absolutely delicious. I kind of wish I'd put the onions in a little later than I did, but they'll be fine. I like them well done anyway. I like everything well done. But this is what they look like. Nice and crispy. They taste really good. Could have gone a little heavier on the spices, but me being me, that's a dangerous thing to do. But I am going to enjoy my dinner. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you try these. You will like them if you like potatoes. I do.